But you were talking about like hyper focusing and stuff, and right now I've been in the DMX world with this lighting designer, box. I don't know how to describe it other than that.
Yeah, it's the Maestro DMX, right?
Yep.
Like, yeah, this thing's crazy.
So this is it's a product review that I've got to do. Currently, they're out of stock, which is why that review has not come out. Or I'm coordinating with them.
Oh, got it. Okay.
The premise, for those of you who can't see it on the video, is that it's basically it's a black box. It's got some computing components in it. It's got an RCA input pair on the front and a DMX output. And you feed it your audio from your board, your performance, or if you're a DJ or whatever, and it just pumps out DMX commands. But it does it in a way that you have some parameter control over. You can say, all right, I want it to be this particular energy level. I want it to be this color palette, but it does it differently every time. It's a unique performance every single time. So
DMX commands are what like a lighting console board would be sending to all of your lights. They are the remote control light commands. So this thing
MIDI for lights.
MIDI for lights. Yeah, right. But this thing becomes your automated lighting designer on the fly, essentially.
And it is bananas what it can do. So right out of shot, I've got our entire light rig up, and it's just doing it. It's just sitting there, and the lights are dancing, and it's phenomenal, and it's going to save me a lot of money on having to in time also trying to get through all the programming and stuff, but my lighting budget has gone through the roof. So it's I don't know if that's a net positive or net negative, but
because now you want to buy more lights.
100%. Yes.
Oh boy, they should give these things away for free.
Well,
but I've got lights. Yeah,
I've got a code if you want to save 10% off of when they come out.
Okay.
When they're back in stock, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
But
cool.
I don't. You hear, I'm in the gear review world, and you hear people say this is a game changer, and it's kind of hacky, it's kind of overwrought. This literally changed a ton of stuff for me and the bands that I do.
You've been using it live, I assume.
Yeah, okay. And because 90% of what we do is private events, so we're a turnkey operation, and we went from really basic, like not in like creative lighting at all. It's literally just like color changing at random intervals.
Yeah, like the stuff. Yep.
Just this. Yeah, the demo, whatever. This thing, it immediately, like our production value, I don't know if you can quantify, quadrupled. Let's say it quadrupled.
Okay.
We're 4 times more.
So it's better than like I've been in bands when Fling was playing a bunch. We had a set of Chauvet bars, like 2 or 3 of them or something, and Russ, our guitar player, built a very sort of rudimentary set of lighting controls into his guitar pedal board that he could control. He could go to black. He could have it do the crazy thing, and then he could just have it cycle between colors whenever he clicked it. And it was better than nothing. Yeah, because at least there were things happening with the music. Like if he could cue a change, it was not waiting for the thing to like cue off of the kick drum or whatever.
Right.
But this takes it like clear. Even just watching some of their demo videos, it's like, oh, okay, I can see where this would. Yeah, but it's smart enough. It doesn't just seem like random mayhem.
No, and you have the ability to adjust it. So you can say, all right, for this period of time, I want like a cool ambient environment, and I want it to be this primary color palette. And you can either have it set where it cycles through for like a period of time, or you can set up, a MIDI controller or MIDI commands from like your playback where you can kind of cycle through these. But you can do the instantaneous stuff. Again, it's as hands-on or as hands-off as you want it to be.
Got it.
Because even if you left it on a single scene, because it's listening to the tempo and it's doing all these things, it's going to react uniquely to every song.
Got it.
And it's crazy for me because like I got a chance to literally, like, I was on a call with the CEO and I was like, yeah, I've been messing with this and it seems to really like our click track. And he's like, wait, what? And I go, oh yeah, no, we've got a playback system. So it turns out I could just feed it our drummer's in-ear mix. And he was like, oh my God, like I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
Like no, the idea that running a click track into this thing to set the tempo was not something they had even remotely considered.
Right.
And that was a really interesting, I was like, oh, you know, if you look at the content around it, it's very like DJ focused. I was like, no. This is something that like guys like us, we could do a lot with this.
Yeah.
And that was my value prop to them. I was like, I've got this really, solid following of musicians who I think would really benefit from this. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll put your link in our show notes here. So whenever it does come up for sale, you can save your 10% with Adam's link.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
hey man, I'm just trying to provide value wherever I can.
It's awesome. Yeah, absolutely. No, same, right? Like this is, I love all of this stuff. I love talking about it. And so it's like, how can I take the crazy ideas that are in my head or the things I'm interested in and share them in a way that it's valuable for everybody else? Like that's really where that my whole focus is. I want to help people. Like
we started our shows for that specific purpose.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. I mean, that's why I started, I'm in my 20th year of podcasting now. We started Mac Geek Gab over 19 years ago. Yeah. But it was for that reason. It was like, I want to help people. And so that show became Q&A primarily. Like that's basically all that show does. And that was a mistake, actually. It was episode number 3. We didn't know what to do, what topic. So I was like, well, I'll say that we got 4 questions in, and I'll make up the questions, and then we'll just answer them on the show. Sure. That was episode number 3, 19 years ago. The real questions, haven't stopped coming since.
Yeah.
Yeah.